After the long trip to York on Saturday, we're back on the road at Bromley tomorrow. Has this quick turnaround caused any fresh fitness concerns?
No, everyone come through the game unscathed, all good. It was a long journey, but we went up overnight. We did preparation really well for the York game, and then journey back was actually quite a good journey back. So recovery day on the Sunday, which they always do, back into training this morning, and everyone was out there training as normal and preparing for the game. Got ahead tomorrow.
Any updates on the return of Josh here? Or?
No, well, Josh is back on the grass now. Obviously, had a little bit longer out than we maybe expected when it first happened, but he's been back out. He's sort of been integrated into training and doing his own bits and pieces, so he's not fully back with us, but he seems to be progressing really well, in good spirits with it all, so I think you can see a bit of a light at the end of the tunnel with the injury he's had. And look, fingers crossed he's back with us, training full time like everyone else, and then he can become part of the squad again. So he's certainly really close to being back to being that person, but he's not quite there yet.
Bromley, one of the toughest away trips, if not the toughest away trip in the National League. Why do you think it's so difficult for teams to go down?
Well, one, they're a good football team. Got threats all over the pitch. Know the level really well. Obviously, the manager and assistant manager, Dunny's probably been there longer than Andy as the manager. But the success that they've had at the football club over the last couple of years, I think they've got players that know the level really well, the experience that they've got in the group, and over the course of the last 2 or 3 years, it's really shown with the work they do within their youth setup that they've got there now. I remember going there as an Eastleigh player, years ago now, and they didn't have any of the youth setup that they did, and the ground looked very different. There seems to have been a lot of hard work put into the football club away from the pitch. I think that's impacting on how well the team is doing on the pitch. A couple of the last 2 years, they've now boys that have come through academies and they're kicking on and getting in their team and getting moves and bringing the club in money. And look, they play on an AstroTurf pitch, which suits them, and they train on it every day, so they know how it plays. It really works for them as well. So there's loads of good things. First of all, they've got good players, settled structured scenes. And look, last year they made the playoffs, and they're on course to, they're battling out with Chesterfield now for the top end of the league. But it looks like, I've said it. I can't talk how I've not spoken. I think Chesterfield are definitely going to win the league, but Bromley are the next with Barnet pushing really hard to be the next guys up.
Hess picked up his first goal of the season over the weekend and has been a very consistent performer over the season. Just how important is it that he is on this kind of form?
Yeah, look, Hess is probably early part of the season. We was probably asking him to do a bit more of the defensive role in the midfield because of the makeup of the midfield that we had. Probably restricted him getting us forward. He had to be the guy that sat there and was the one more protecting others. Over the course of the season, with the personnel change and the way the setup of the team, we've done things as well. I certainly feel like him and Keenan's partnership now is a good partnership. I think they balance off each other really well. Probably bring the best out of each other all the way Keenan plays as well, and Hess is there to sort of help him as a senior player as well. Got young Harvey pushing hard against him as well, desperate for an opportunity and to start, because every training session and every time he's on the pitch, he impacts it in the way he is, his manner and the way he is as a player, and he's going to have a fantastic career. He's pushing them hard, so I think that's helping us as well, having that another person pushing to take your place maybe makes you play better as well. Got Connor doing the same. And then look, we've been on all the set plays this year because of the personnel we've had. Now Dion's come into the team and Hilly's been back fit. We've had other people that was able to take some of the set plays as well, so it allowed Hess to get into the box the other day. But look, he scored from a set play, but I'm going to say I want him to score from open play and stuff like that. But he's doing really well. And I know I called him it, so he'll probably see this interview. I tell him from moaning, but he's just demanding of others. He wants to get better, and he wants the team to get better all the time. And I'm glad that people are noticing it. I think he's had a really good season so far. Probably been one of our ever presence. I think he's played nearly every minute of every game, and that's fantastic. From signing him, knowing that he could do that for us, and long may it continue. So his form, along with Keenan being in there and others that have had real good periods, it's good that people are starting to see that with him as well, and he's appreciated by all of us, and we just want to keep him going, but the team as well, and that's leading into tomorrow night. It'll be a really hard game. Bromley are second in the league, third in the league, whatever it is now. Just beating Chesterfield, so that's going to be a real tough test for us on Tuesday night to see where we are in our current form, and no bigger test than going to face them. So we're looking forward to it, and hopefully we're going to get a positive result.